welcome to the Round of Michigan here at Wolverine Lake Speedway, a brand new racetrack located in St. Clair Shores, Michigan. This track is one of the most terrifying road courses I think the series has ever been to. It is a road course in which the walls are very close to the track and it's very, very high speed. A lot of drivers are kind of nervous about this track leading into it. You don't use the brake at all, really, at this track. Just the speed from letting off the throttle. The speed difference from letting off the throttle is your brake, pretty much. It's all throttle control, this track is. A lot of high-speed S-bends on it. It's just a very crazy track. And like I said, the walls are pretty close here, so there's a lot of concerns about cars maybe flying, that may wreck flying out in front of the pack and possibly creating a pretty serious situation. A lot of the turns on this track are very strange angled as well, so a lot of concerns going into this weekend. This is also a return of Zachary Fitzwater from suspension, and the return of another couple of drivers, or return as well. Anyway, let's get to the race. Zachary Fitzwater and Tristan Wilhoit will lead the field of 42 down to the green here. Green flag is out here. This should be one of these tracks where I think a lot of people are concerned about it. It is a very high-speed road course. This is actually up here. This turn is one of the slowest ones on the entire track. Is this fast carousel, and you're going to see why this track is one of the most difficult. It's partially this corner complex. It's a very fast one. Oh, crash hard in the back. Is that Stella I saw back there? Yes, it was. Jay Stella does spin out and lose control. Further up the track, William Brock would get turned hard into the outside wall there and would spin out with Jake Bastier as well. Sean Angel would also put Tomas Saarinen into the wall there, and luckily both those two would continue. We're on board with Luca Fontana as this whole incident takes place in front of him. He's going to gas it here and thankfully get away from it, and then the front of the car would cave in there, and I'm not sure what happened to him. So Fontana hit a bump and it caused the front of the car to cave in. Never seen that one before. So this is on board with, oh, there goes Myatt and Aiden Shepard are in the wall there. Myatt's going to continue. Tauger's around a little further back. Something big just took place. Oh, there goes Atkins around there as well. They're all trying to miss. So Fitzwater's already lost the lead here, and Myatt's going to slide wide, get into Shepard. Shepard is just kind of there. Myatt doesn't hit anything here as the entire field starts backing up, trying to avoid Shepard there. Not sure what happened to Trek, though. So Trek Tauger would get turned by Jacob Hart there, and that's what set him around. Ekdahl would come up onto Henry Samper as well and spin out, so this has kind of been a crazy start to the race. Luckily, these two would continue. So the battle for the lead's heating up between Wilhoit, Myatt, Fitzwater, and Vander Pesch. Great recovery by Myatt to get back up into this lead pack after nearly wrecking the car. Actually, no, Thaber's the leader, never mind. But this is the battle for second. Myatt's up to second position despite having rear end damage. And, well, this could be important here as there's the two Porsches. Porsche had a miserable start to their season as, wow, Fitzwater was leaning in there on Vander Pesch. Fitzwater did a great job getting on the pole today. We really didn't expect that. He's just coming off of suspension. And actually, he's been looking really confident around this track, which, could this be Fitzwater's maiden victory? Who knows? Another guy shooting for his maiden victory is Tyler Thaber. Thaber is, like Fitzwater, and never won a race before, but Myatt now is a man on a mission to try and catch him. In a couple of laps, Kenny Myatt has set two of the fastest laps of the race here. And look how close he is right now. He's gained almost 4/10 of a second there. Rahaal's battling with the leaders, but you really can't get out of the way here because pretty much the entire track's the racing line. Oh, look, coming out on pits, you got Michaels coming out on pits. The CJ Racing cars have struggled on this track, to say the least, as he's coming out with Wilhoit. Wilhoit makes a move stick. Oh, contact there between Rahaal and Vander Pesch. Rahaal gets out of the way, and there's Wilhoit around. Tristan Wilhoy loses control of the car, and wow, Saarinen and Arndt nearly hit him. So Michaels and Vanderpesch and Rahal are busy trying to kill each other, it looks like, and then that puts Wilhoy around. And that's a pretty scary hit there. That was a pretty scary wreck, because if anybody was coming, they would have hit him. Oh no, there's Sheldon getting onto the scene, and Sheldon hits him. So now, that's Sheldon and Wilhoy out of the race. Oh, look at a quick avoidance by some of these cars here. That's kind of a scary thing. Oh, contact between Sanford and Griffin back there, as everybody's trying to avoid him pretty quickly here. That is something, that's a very scary thing when you're on such a fast track with a lot of blind corners. And, you got a slow car like Wilhoit in the way. I feel bad for Wilhoit because he's been very depressed about his results this year, and well, can't do a whole lot there. Meanwhile, Charles Sanford going underneath the bridge with Grenade the motor just passing pit road, and that would be the end of the race for Sanford. You'd have to go around one more time, but Sanford always seems to have a lot of these issues when he gets up near the points lead, and Sanford grenades his motor. Here comes Kenny Myatt now up the inside of Tyler Thaber as they battle side by side going around some of these corners on the back side of the course. And Myatt is going to get Thaber, I believe, right there. Great move by Kenny Myatt on Tyler Thaber. However, on the next lap, Thaber would get him back. So Tyler Thaber gets to his inside and makes the move stick. Great move by Thaber. Joshua Michaels is coming out of the pits again here. He's been struggling with this car since the start of the race here. Here's Thaber and Myatt battling really hard here. They are hammering at each other for the lead, and this is a track where it's pretty much, a lot of people have called it almost a go-kart track, because it's pretty much fling your car wherever it'll stick and you can make a move around this track. It is a very competitive track, and it is a lot of fun to drive, except it's kind of crazy. A little bit of contact there between Thaber and Myatt. Myatt's going to try and set Thaber up here, I think, going in through the final corner of the track. However, I don't think he's going to get it done. Thaber now is dealing with some heavy lap traffic there. Thaber and Myatt just got by Jacob Hart now. They got to get by Nick Percules. Looks like we got Collins coming out of the pits now as well. And Collins has the inside line, which is the preferred line through here. Oh boy, this might not be good. Look at Myatt had to take really advanced actions to try and avoid Collins there. And Collins is fighting back, so not a great run by Kyle Collins. Here goes Thaber up the inside of Percules there. Percules is not playing nice, but Percules had to slide wide, and that's going to actually allow Myatt to slide by a little bit easier. Collins coming back down pit road. Apparently a lot of problems with Collins' cars. You can kind of tell. Oh, Myatt's got a tire, I think. Myatt's got a tire going down, and that's it for Myatt, I think. His race hopes are done. And that is not good for Kenny Myatt. It's definitely not a tire for Myatt, as he's going to pull off the track, probably out of the race. Tough break for the 9. Close racing here between Jackwater, Alex Allen, I believe that's Vincent Allen or DJ Curtis. That's Vincent Allen. Oh, Alex Allen slides a bit wide there. Alex Allen's done amazing things in a car that pretty much shouldn't deserve to be up that high. And now as he comes flying through this S-bend complex, that is one scary corner to say the least. And now you're seeing Vincent Allen's all over the back of his uncle. This could be a very interesting battle here as they enter some of these fast corners on this side of the track. So they are working on the left side of Kenny Myatt's car. Apparently he lost fuel pressure. And this is kind of the thing, they also redid the back end of the car. This is kind of the thing with Myatt. Whenever he gets a good run going for him, something happens and he falls out of the race, or he falls out of winning contention. So Myatt's going to rejoin the race. However, this is going to be one tough challenge for him to now get into the points. As now he is battling with Ben Atkins and a couple. Oh, there goes Jackwater around! And we got a stack up now. Kuznetsov's and Jackwater. Jackwater would lose the rear end of the car here. Battling through here. Lost the rear end of it. Fired around. Caught Kuznetsov. Caught Masena. Ben Atkins just barely missed it. Now we're on board with Jackwater, and you're going to see how quick a race can turn to disaster here. Just no control there, and around she went right into the wall. Apparently Ben Atkins did make contact with something there and had a tire go down. Messina also was in as well, so quick fit. Again, another bad result for this team. CVDP now is reeling in Tyler Thaber slowly but carefully around here. This is a very driver-oriented track, and Vander Pesch is one of the most aggressive drivers in the field, so this could be a day where Vander Pesch could really excel and rejoin the championship fight. Well, not rejoin it, but at least boost his hopes. He needs to get a little bit more consistent here. He's had a lot of consistent bad luck, but Vander Pesch can do something here. Big battle here between some of the lapped cars. This is for 17th position here as, whoa, contact there between Hercules and Jacob Hart. Don't want to do that too often around this track, but Hart is kind of falling back. Ohio winner John Arndt is quietly up into 4th position. That is a good run by Arndt here. Another track where we didn't expect Arndt to really be strong at, but John Arndt is doing a great job. We're on board with Vander Pesch now as he's trying to chase down race leader Tyler Thaber. And you can see this is just almost, like I said, they call it almost a go-kart track around here, how kind of quick they're maneuvering these corners here. You're in 4th gear the entire time, so it's almost a speedway setup you've got, and it's literally just flicking the wheel at times to get through some of these corners, so you almost completed an entire lap around this track. It isn't a very long lap time. Because the track's so fast, we're expecting this one to be a pretty quick race. And as you can see, Vander Pesch, that's a lap pretty much there. We caught it in the middle of turn 2, so there's a pretty nasty bump right there entering that first little kink here. That's one lap around this track for Vander Pesch, so it shows how quick of a lap this is. Zachary Fitzwater is down to 14th due to that tire going down. However, Fitzwater, I think, can do something here. He's on a different strategy. However, the strategy could pay off if he plays it smart, but he is almost a lap down, though. Big battle for 7 between Aaron Perkins, DJ Curtis, Ryan Griffin, and Andrew Cross now. This is becoming a massive battle here as everybody is trying just to get through here without trying to really damage each other's chances on this track. As Griffin's now trying to make a move on 2 different cars to take over 7th position. Perkins is firing it back on the outside. Perkins is another Michigan native. The Perkins family, Sean Perkins is an Ohioan, and Aaron Perkins is a Michigan native as the parents divorced and the father took Sean and the mother took Aaron to live back up in Michigan. But here comes Aaron Perkins on the outside of the corner trying to fight back with Ryan Griffin, as I believe Griffin's going to hold a position right there as DJ Curtis doing a great job holding off Cross back there. Today's a great day for ARCSOA America as they have cars in 3rd and 1st right now. Chris Washer and Tyler Thaber are doing a great job here at Wolverine Lake Raceway. And this track is not easy. The Wolverine Lake is on the other side of those grandstands back there. You might have saw them. Wolverine Lake is over there. As, looks like Nick Hercules and Jacob Hart are continuing their battle back here. That's for 18th. And they're not actually all that slow right now. Washer's teammate, however, is trying to get by some of these lap cars here. That's Ben Atkins in front of him. Atkins having a lot of issues with this season. And now he's going to the outside of Atkins here. Kind of a scary place to make an outside pass, but Thaber is going to get it done, I believe. No, maybe not, as he lost that spot back there. And that's actually going to put Vander Pesch right up to him. That's a very slow lap. That wasn't a very smart move there. Vander Pesch is going for it. Nearly wrecks the car trying to pass him. Vander Pesch dives underneath Thaber. Now we've got a battle for the lead. The position, however, would go to Vander Pesch now in the Porsche. As down the front straightaway they go. Thaber, I believe, is a little bit quicker than the 4 car. However, this could be a very close battle now as we're on board. Oh, Thaber just grenaded it! No! no! Thaber was on course for his first win, and there goes Ben Atkins turning Thaber into Yevgeny Kuznetsov. Kuzi looks fine, but Thaber is done. Oh, he was on course for his first win. There goes Washer by. A couple other cars. There goes Pericles sliding off the track. Trying to avoid a couple of cars sliding all over the place, trying to get by Pericles there. And this is on board with Pericles here. You're going to see as Pericles just trying to miss, lost control over that little hill there, and, well, Pericles would fall down a couple of spots. So for now, Vander Pesch has an uncontested lead over Chris Washer, the Michigan native, in second position, way back a long way. Third, and it's now John Arndt. Fourth is Noah Hart. Noah Hart is doing a great job, the Tula winner, doing a great job playing this race very cautiously. Noah Hart has. I think he got into a little bit of contact early on, but instead of that, and then there's the big battle for fifth with Griffin, Perkins, Cross, Matthews might be up there, I believe. Matthews should be, yeah, Matthews, Vincent Allen, and or DJ Curtis rather. And now you've got a big group of cars back there all trying to just find some track position, to be honest. So two Michigan natives, Ryan Griffin versus Aaron Perkins. They're going to try and fire each other up the inside, or try and fire each other around this track. This is, like I said, one of the most daring tracks we go to in recent memory. I can't remember a track that was this kind of crazy as there's Andrew Cross now closing in the Illinois native. A little further back you got DJ Curtis, Vincent Allen there. Oh man, here comes a couple more cars out there as Alex Allen's trying to get by the lap car of Saarinen. Alex Allen once again doing a great job in the Nokia Finland. I think Alex Allen, who has had a pretty abysmal couple of seasons now, is proving himself that he should be in a better ride than the lowly Nokia Finland car, because he is routinely being the leader of that team. Michael's coming back down pit road. He's been on and off pit road, I think, almost every lap. Matthews coming down pit road as well. Now you've got the lap car of Myatt, who is I believe the fastest car on the track, despite having all kinds of issues, in 20th position. And now he's battling with his teammate here. Myatt is one of the fastest cars on track, but he is not going to have much of a chance now as he's a lap down. Kenny Myatt now is battling with Alex Allen here. He's faster. He's a lap down, but he's faster. But Allen doesn't like that and kind of forces him wide into the outside wall and into the grass. Thankfully, Myatt was able to hold on to it with only minor damage. Vander Pesch would pit from the lead here as I believe I heard a wreck further up the track. And I'm not sure who that was. Nick Pericles would be battling with Henry Sanford here. This is not for position, I don't believe. Yes, it is for position, actually. Oh, gosh! That's a nasty, nasty hit there for Henry Sanford. And this is a scary hit here for Henry Sanford, as he would get caught in the wall. Part of the car stayed on the wall. The other part went into the trees in the back of the car did. And there's not a whole lot you can do in this situation when you've got Nick Pericles right there, and just a pretty violent hit. This is in real time, and this is kind of scary. That's just not a good hit there. The race was red flagged at this point, as they had to find a way to get Henry Sanford out of the car, and the wall was pretty seriously damaged. And right now we're under red flag at this stage of the race. And here it is again in real time. Just that car just flew all over the place and disintegrated. If you're Nick Pericles, there's not a whole lot you can do in this situation. Is just not anything you can do in that situation. And when you have a car that disintegrates like that once it hits a wall, there's really nothing you can do in that situation. These cars are safer than their predecessors, but we didn't ever really expect that kind of a hit by Henry Sanford. As I said, the race was red flagged due to this pretty serious incident here. The wall needs a lot of work redone, and that's a very, very violent hit by Sanford there. We're unsure of the medical delay. There was a lot of concern about that car, and right now we're still under red flag at this stage of the race. So, think good thoughts, everybody, right now. That was pretty bad. However, coming to take the red flag, this was right before the incident took place, the lap before. Sean Angel and Cooper Siren would fall out of the race as well, but the race was still going at this point. Here was the running order at the time of the red flag. Chris Washer was leading over John Arndt, DJ Curtis, Christian Vander Pesch, Zachary Fitzwater, Noah Hart, Aaron Perkins, and Ryan Griffin. Jacob Hart, Trek Tauger, Lucian Ekdahl, Alex Allen, Vincent Allen, Ben Atkins, Roman Rahal, Tuomas Saarinen, Kenny Myatt fell back behind Saarinen again. Cross, the 61 car, Ryan Matthews, and then our timing thing glitched here. I'm not exactly sure who was running 20th. 21st goes to James Shelley, 22nd goes to Sean Angel, 23rd to Cooper Siren, 24th goes to Nick Percules, and 25th was Henry Sanford at the time of the incident. So, right now, think good thoughts, everybody. We're unsure if when this race will get restarted here and whatnot. So, right now, our thoughts are with Henry Sanford right now.